It's very seldom that we find a direct connection, such as a water feature, a waterfall, something that represents the water as life and spirit of a community. But I can visualize going back into our not too distant past the importance of this waterfall as it came down the Creek Valley and in front of the village sites, and it's probably a part of everyday life here. The valley has giving nourishment and sustained a livelihood and a lifestyle for thousands and thousands of years. And the waterfall that is still running and still putting out the sound and the energy that a waterfall does and brings people together as water tends to do in a lake or an ocean. Just the positive feelings you can get here. You can feel the peace that's still here in this area, even though it's impacted by a shopping center, even though the land is impacted by a quarry operation. But the essence of what is here is still here, and I think can be expanded on and preserved. The essence of that valley is still here. You can see that without too much thought that this place can be basically turned back into more of a natural setting, an open space, preserved, and have something that'll connect us definitely with a good way of life and some positiveness that we need today for the people and the kids that don't have places to be. A lot of times our natural forest areas and our green places are destroyed, and we have artificial places put up in those spots. I say keep the original as much as you can and build on those. Keep it natural.
I'm Patrick McConnell. I'm a preserve manager for the Center for Natural Lands Management. This riparian woodland behind us actually supports the least-billed vireo, which is a federally endangered bird. And there is some coastal sage scrub in the upland habitat here that actually does support some Southern California gnatcatchers. And that bird is federally threatened. And we have one other federally listed plant species in the upland habitat within the non-native grassland. There's not much connectivity left between this parcel and adjacent parcels and other larger open space to the east. But we have seen deer regularly out at the Calavera Hills and Calavera Lake area, and that's just a few roadways separated from this reserve. And so I expect over time there'll be deer that'll come and go.
This is the Buena Vista Creek Valley, and it was the Rinconada portion of Rancho Agua Hedionda, a land grant to my family in 1842. Before that, this was land owned by the missions, and this creek here was the dividing line between the San Diego de Acala and the San Luis Rey Mission. First contact here in the valley was 1769 in July by the Portola expedition, and so we have a lot of history here. The family, the Morone family, they were politicos in early San Diego, and my great-great-uncle and my great-great-grandfather married into the Osuna family, and their father-in-law was the first mayor in San Diego.
My name is Diana Caudell. I am a descendant from a great-grandmother that was born under this tree. This was a tree that was here on the Morone land grant, rancho here. This tree has a lot of history, not just in our family, but for the Morone family. It's a cutting that came from the Mission San Luis Rey, from the big pepper tree that was there in San Luis Rey. This tree was planted here in 1842. So when my great-grandmother was born here, the tree was already 20-some years old.